Actually, let me turn Bob over to the game. Because the song on the loading screen is really good. I'm just looking up stuff, bro. Tom Malinis talk about an article reporting on Shiriko's tweets about Gates Revive not working because Gates has used it enough for it to stop having negative effects on him, which... Alright, fine. It just seemed to... It was more of a case, I think people would complain about that, more of a case of it just stopped having effects on him instead of it gradually stops having effects on him. Because something like that would gradually stop trying to kill him if he got used to it. Instead of, oh, this just stops trying to kill him now. Honestly, you could slam Geo for far worse fucking issues than, oh no, Gates Revive stops trying to kill Gates. Especially since he's, like, barely using it right now. Like, he hasn't used it in several episodes. Mainly because they're pushing Trinity, and Gates has to be on the sidelines, essentially, for Trinity, so... Gates Revive is more or less on the back burner. Maybe they'll finally turn around with, like, Waz's Ginga form, like, where Trinity will, like, start tailing off, we'll go back to GO2 for a little while. Because I'll be honest, I don't like Trinity. I just honestly look at it and go, you're a worse Climax, and honestly, Climax looks better than you. Like, so much better. Alright. I think we'll get rolling. Today... We're gonna get through the rest of episode 3. Or, try to it. We should be through episode 3 in an hour or two. An hour and a half or so. Depends on how long this trial section takes. And then we'll go through as much of it case 4 as I feel like doing this week. More or less, we're gonna hit that goal of the 2.5 hour mark, ish. And we're gonna see where we are, and we'll stop at whatever the next section stopping point is. Because I don't want to end these streams on a weird midpoint in the middle of like an investigation or a court scene. I'd rather end them at the to be continues. That way we're not in the middle of like an investigation and have to figure out, oh fuck, what were we doing? Or in the middle of trial of, oh fuck, what was our line of logic? So we got a good bit of... Let's say we only got like 1 page of court record. A page plus 1. I don't think your court record ever gets like that full in any Ace Attorney game. Like you never hit, I don't think you ever hit like 2 full pages, I think. Maybe Case 4 does? I don't remember. I don't think you hit 2 full pages for Case 4. Yeah, I was listening to the Soda Pop podcast today because they put out their episode that they recorded Monday. Molinas got a hold of 3 nights for the mini-plot. From the mini-plot series. It's nice to hear someone else got a hold of it and is liking it. Because I dig it. For someone whose only mini-plot experience is Loop Hat, yeah, I still dig it. I dropped them the website that I went to get Mini Plot before, because the set 2 for it includes 3 nights, plus the 2 mechs to do 5 nights, plus Demi Volcano. And I'm hoping that they do just a, hey, do you want just the not 3 nights things? Here's just the not just 3 nights things. I dropped them the site just in case it would be useful for them as well. Are still liking Case of Generations Forever, which it seems like the commonality for people liking it is they're liking the last like 20 minutes of that fucking movie, and I'm like, I'm sorry, but I will kind of agree that 20 minutes was neat in terms of just an action scene, but that does not make up for the fucking hour plus before then that was just a slog and terrible and awful. Unfortunately, like in a few weeks, I'm going to be watching another movie like that with Den-O O's, which I say it's Den-O O's, but it's more of an O's movie, kind of. Actually, I think it's more of a Den-O movie a little bit. But it's like the progenitor to all these superhero Tyson films, so there's that to look forward to. Thank you. We will need that, most likely. Too bad. Question is... Wait. Wait. Wait! Yes. And I finally got the RAM I got for my birthday in, and now my computer is running at a nice full 15.9 gigs. Because just because the thing says it would be 16 gigs does not mean it's technically 16 gigs. It's just a little less than that, which is fine. I think I'm able to run Fortnite at like max settings with like no hiccups. So what did you have? Because, I don't think you ate the bone. You are not a dog. I'm able to run Fortnite. I might be able to run, like, XCOM 2 at, like, some really good settings now. Should be super nice. Are all of these... Gombride, like, running some kind of a campaign for designing cards for like, Final Form cards at the moment? Because I keep seeing tweets from Gamma Rising's Twitter account about, like, here's a picture of a writer now designing a card for them. I'm guessing it's a thing for when Grand Geo debuts next month? Next month? It's next month. I guess they'll run a special campaign with Gamma Rising. Like, here is all the Heisei, like, here's a big, like, set of Heisei Rider Final Form cards. I was about to say, my problem with Ace Attorney games is I'm thinking 2 steps ahead because... that's how she did it. But I don't think I can prove that just yet. I don't think we're on that track just yet. It's like, this shows that, yeah, somebody could be impaled in the chest by what looks like a spear. Oh, okay, good. We are on the right track. We are 1-1 with Phoenix at the moment. Good. Okay. Ah, poor Edgeworth. He gets shit on so much this game. There we go. Just gotta connect the dots. A murder on repeat. Okay. I thought that was the way, but no. Not quite. The wording tripped me up. I will, because she's the one that dropped that in the court record for us. You goofed. You goofed. You shouldn't have mentioned it. Yes? That is not a victory in Ace Attorney. Don't you throw question marks at me. I love the joke of ellipses into Edgeworth, what are you holding out on us for? What do you have? Oh, Edgeworth? Damn it, Edgeworth! You got the music and everything, and you fucking failed it. I can't wait for it to be I asked for this and you said no, but Edgeworth asked for this, and you're probably gonna say yes. Attaboy, Edgeworth, you're piss poor at this, but take it where we can get it. Less on that. Anything? Oh. Edgeworth, that's my job. Thank you. Edgeworth, that's my... Edgeworth, I'm the one who's supposed to object to this. Hang on. Yes, what do we present? Shit. Nope, I'm taking damage. Fuck. Wrong thought. Hang on, before I fuck up again. Right. Right, but the monkey head is not the... It wouldn't be the... Would it be the... No, it wouldn't. Nope, okay. I was thinking it's not the monkey head. Hang on. Let me load that last one real quick. I'm in Discord, by the way, if you want to hop in. No. Nope. If I don't hear that music go out... Nope, not that one. Nope. has to be that statement. There's a reason we have that statement now. Like, we have to prove that she didn't know Hammered was injured. But I don't know how. No. Fuck, what is it? Wait, let me double check and make sure I didn't. Yes. Didn't mean to do that. Hey, let me make sure it's not this. Yeah, it's not this. That's the same dialogue. I don't want to look this up. Fuck, what's my... Deswork's got this opening for us. We need to take it somehow. Oh, duh. Derp. The security photo. Oh, she thought Hammer... Derp. Blah. I read that wrong. Hammer was injured. Hammer wasn't injured. Powers was. That terp. She thought Hammer was injured because he was dragging his leg, making it look like Powers. Ah. Terp. This is what happens when you take a week break between parts. You forget details, and details are super important in this game. You saw him limping. Oh, by the way, Thomas, as you're here, have you checked out the Mario Maker Direct? Because they are adding a crap ton of shit to the game. Ah, piss. What now? No. Don't look sassy at us. Thank you. Yeah, it looks really good. Although I do agree with I forget his name from Giant Bomb, but there's one feature in here that he wishes that was here that it's not, and that's kind of a more or less like a world maker, where you could like string your levels together into like a sequence. Something to just say, hey, here's my essentially like Super Mario Brothers whatever, essentially. Like here's just a string of levels to play through. That isn't just like randomly generated, it's like one person it is. I thank you for bringing that up. I can prove you have motive for murder. Oh, in case you didn't hear me tell me, I have my stick of RAM slotted in, and it scared the fuck out of me when I was trying to put it in, because it went in, but it didn't go in all the way, because I could tell because the catch didn't come back down. So I had to keep applying pressure. And it felt wrong, but I knew I had to do it in order to get it in there, like get it slotted in there securely. It's like, I don't like this. Uh, Crap. Evidence? I don't think we do. Yeah, I don't think we do have the evidence. Piss! Double check something. I was making sure I didn't get some weird bad ending. No, no, I didn't. Good. Alright, this should be the end of episode 3. It means we get to start on the wonderful episode 4, which is kind of the case I would think most people would remember from Ace Attorney game. It's like this or the one that Ty just wrapped up like yesterday, which was 2-4. Or, well, the final case from the second game. No, he is, no, he is, Phoenix. Calm down. That's probably the only reason he helped you out today. finally get to episode 4, which is the original final case for the first game until the DS re-release, which gave us case 5 for this. So when we get done with this game, we're technically done with Ace Attorney 1. We're not quite done yet. We still got one more case to do before we'll be done with Ace Attorney 1 and get to move on to Ace Attorney 2. Which, coincidentally enough, like, I think tomorrow Ty's starting up Ace Attorney 3 in his run through with it. Edgeworth, no! Edgeworth, why? Ah, yeah. This stuff. About that. Maya, he's joking. Ah, god damn it. More like final client, technically. I was about to say, Maya, they're not gonna do that for you. I hate to break the news to you, but we gotta go bail Edgeworth out of jail. To the detention center. Come on back, Edgeworth. You know you want to. That's loud. Crack it open to Ruby Aim Arena, because, apparently there's some free cards to get. Because this isn't funny? No, Maya, we should not be laughing. Oh, they put Ilya in the game. That's her power. Oh, she camouflages on move. Okay. That might be useful. Alright, Edgeworth, what happened? He's an attorney? You need an attorney? The hell you did, son. Horse shit, you did. Gumshoe, I know you're here. I like a straight answer. Aw, Gumshoe sticking up for his best buddy. Immediately on our side. Yes, I'll help you because it means Edgeworth will not get fucking prosecuted and convicted for this. I was about to say, Maya, you should care what the witness says. That might lead us to the truth. So how can we convince Edgeworth to let us take his case? Technically, couldn't he do the case himself? I don't know if this was ever established as a thing or not in the series, but couldn't he, like, defend himself in court? Ah, yes, the first mention of Christmas. That is so stupidly important. You're gonna hate it when it gets brought up. Well, present the only thing we got. Are you sure he wasn't saying right about, like, a crossword puzzle or something? That's an easy mistake to make. You got the autopsy report? Because we like some evidence. Damn it. They don't have time to think about, maybe we should not let him know. Or let this person walk around. Nintendo, why did you post a Wings Speak Twitter image thing? Whatever. That depends on what's on them or in them. So we got some party poppers. Sure. Trash can's empty, so that's not helpful. Tree's looking a bit dead, but it's winter, so. So it's shaped like a gourd, and they used to grow gourds around here. Alright. It's still the Christmas season, it's fine. Into the woods with somebody in their fancy equipment. Alright, what's the fancy camera equipment? Nah, that's not helping. No, no, yes, no, yes. Stop yelling, please. Great. Yeah, I guess we're not eating for a week. You wouldn't happen to know what happened here. So why would you have it be set up to use an entire roll? Wouldn't like a quarter of the roll be better? Oh, we're getting fast with this. Still just look around. Probably because it's light and it conducts heat really easily. What else we can do here? Anything over here? There. Nothing there. And it looks like we're out of luck. I was about to say we have nothing to you at all. Or, nope. We flashed the badge? I forget that the badge is actually a thing you can present stuff with, and it's not a goof that you can pull to be an idiot. Country, you? Fucking just country universe. God damn it. Just country. She's from the South. If her fucking language doesn't tell you that much. She's just straight from country university. Let me guess. The big thing is music. Ah yes, you're photographing meteors while your camera is pointed at the lake. Uh-huh. Sure, darling. No? I'm not sure on that one. And I think you got your sensitivity turned up a wee bit too high. So we can drop by criminal affairs, so I think we're done with Lotta for a while.
Hi.
Hi.
Also, I want to point out that while you caught the country you didn't quite make a comment about her name being Lotta Hart.
Oh, I don't try to make names out of them, all their dumb puns. Here's the thing, everyone's name in this goddamn series is a fucking pun.
Uh-huh.
All of them. It would... That is the easy shit. I was about to say, we will have a character in Case 2 that is literally called The Killer. And yes, in fact, he is the killer.
Of course.
Oh, apparently the Steam Summer Sale is next month.
Hmm.
I think it's like either mid or late next month. Forgot the dates. I think GameSpot has the report on it. Because they got leaked. Also, you might want to log into Fortnite at some point. Because you might have all of the experience Fort Bites just done for you.
Really?
Yes. They were done for me today, because apparently there was a goof about the pirate in like one of the other skins from this last season with the experience tracking on them. The lizard ninja skin.
Yeah.
Apparently something goofed on them, so those are bumped up a stage for you, and I think all of the Fortnite experience challenges are complete for people. Like, all of them.
Oh boy.
Because I checked today and I saw that they were done, and I was like, what? Because it also gave me all of the, like, it re-gave me the awards for that stuff, for those skins, and I'm like, I had all of this. The fuck?
Alright, I forgot you're on the Switch. I just happened to see the notification that I was online pop up, and I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, I got the trilogy on the Switch. It's also on Steam, too.
I do have to ask something that was... I don't... I guess it was announced with the Mario Maker. Like, I don't remember us hearing about it beforehand. But the game vouchers...
Yes, that was announced today.
What's your take on those?
Weird, especially when a couple of the games that are available are less than $60.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I can still get to it, because
I don't think 1-2 Switch is still a 60. And that was one of them that they showed.
Mhm.
It...
Let's see, Mario
It's
Maker.
one of those, I feel like it could be useful, but not really.
Let's see, Mario Maker 2, Yoshi's Crafted World, U Deluxe, Fitness Boxing, Smash Ultimate, both Let's Goes, World Ends With You, Super Mario Party, Go Vacation, Octopath, Mario Tennis, Sushi Striker, Hero Warriors, Tropical Freeze, Star Allies, Bayonetta 2, and that's 50. And so is Dragon Quest Builders, Chronicles 2, Odyssey, or no, Dragon Quest Builders is only 50. Everything, let's see, everything else is 60.
Okay, but I've also got a problem with that.
Yeah.
A lot of the third party games, like Octopath Traveler, Dragon Quest, stuff like that, they probably will get decreases over time.
Yeah.
Nintendo doesn't like doing that with their stuff. So, I mean, that would work if it was Nintendo made games only.
Yeah, and apparently 3 more that'll be eligible in the future are Astral Train, or not Train, Chain, Fire Emblem Three Houses, and Ultimate Alliance 3.
And it gets right back to what I was just saying. Some of those will be marked down over time.
Yeah, like,
I feel like that's good for people that want to buy it when they first come out. Because then that's one of those, okay, say you've got all the major Switch releases that are on that list right now, but you maybe want to spend 100 now as opposed to 120 down the road to know that you can get the next game that's on the list.
yeah.
I could see it for something like that, but the way they were spinning it, like to also use it to pick up Smash or to pick up Odyssey or 1-2 Switch, if you wanted those, you would have already had them by now.
Yeah.
It's one of those, I don't feel like that was the right marketing ploy there. I do like the fact that you can get a year of Nintendo Online with Mario Maker 2 by adding $10 to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, I'm perfectly fine with. That's a good marketing strategy. But the passes, it's like, what?
It's a weird choice. Like, I mean, it kind of benefits me because I was planning on getting Ultimate Alliance 3 and Three Houses, and those were like the next on docket for me to stream.
And they're both $60 games at launch, so doing something like that you would save.
Yes, but it's only for the digital copies. And I believe Ultimate Alliance 3 is like 13 gigs. Which is that's gonna take a while to download. I'd rather just get a physical copy and be done.
And still probably have to download 8 gigs.
Probably. It'd be less.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That was kind of one of the big complaints.
Yeah, cause damn. Yeah.
How big's the SD card you got in there? Because that
uh
looks like a 32.
I think it's a 32.
I can't remember how big mine is.
Yeah, I only have
Oh,
well I have
right. Mine's just about full.
yeah, I have another 32 floating around here somewhere. I think it's in my cases.
I can't remember if mine was a 32 or a 64.
Yeah.
But I got a 2-pack.
Yeah, I have another one if I need it, but like I'm trying to like not have to resort to those options if necessary.
I love how Fortnite on the Switch will take a while to boot up. Like, even after it gives you the menu, it still takes it a little bit.
And I think we have a John Wick promotional event coming up with its own game mode.
The only one I've got of the Fortnite challenges is the one for completing the week 1.
Oh, you didn't?
Uh-uh.
Huh. Wonder why you didn't and I did. 'Cause you had those skins unlocked.
Yeah.
I wonder if you needed a certain level of the battle pass then. That would be extremely weird.
Well, I wonder what tiers you were on for both skins. Because that might be some of it too.
I honestly don't remember. I didn't keep track of either one of them. I wasn't.
Well, I mean, if we knew where you were right now, that would even.
Yeah. I got like 16 gigs. I could probably still boot this up and not have it run into a goddamn problem.
Well, just getting into the menu, yeah, you probably could.
Yeah. Oh, and we got a Fortnite challenge that requires 3 people now.
God blessed.
Yeah. Essentially, you need 3 people to stand on one of these 3 switches in a corner of the map, and you get the Fortnite.
Yeah, so that pretty much just is telling me that I'm not fooling with the Fortnite challenges. If it happens, it happens.
Yeah. What's especially weird is, I think some people are hopping into, creative, and finding more Fortnite challenges than we have access to at the moment. Like,
It wouldn't surprise me because, like we found out, the one in Fatal, we could see but not interact.
Yeah. But these are
and
like...
that was in Playground. That wasn't even in Creative.
Yeah. But these are like ones that aren't even listed at the moment.
It doesn't surprise me.
Which is like the weirdest thing, because I'm like, why would you not have these turned off?
Maybe they thought they did. The fact that we could see them in Playgrounds was kind of the thing that got me too, because it's like, okay, if we can't interact with them, why do they even have them visible?
Yeah, it was just, it's that, and that there's so many. There's like 6 or 7, I think, that are that way at the moment. Alright, hybrid.
Oh, well, that's a
stage
limited mode that I will not touch.
Oh, what is it?
One shot.
Oh, yeah.
Snipers only, essentially.
Hybrid is stage 3, Blackheart is stage 6.
So you're farther than me on Blackheart, but we're actually the same on Hybrid.
Yeah. I think you
that might be it. It might be a bug with PC players that kind of they had to balance back out then.
Yeah.
And maybe retroactively, because of them having to fix it, it just happened to give you the Fortnite challenges too.
I'm not the only one. There were other people too. I checked the Fortnite Reddit on this because I'm like, I'd like some info on this, and apparently multiple people had this, so...
My question is, was it majority PC players?
I don't know, and there wasn't specifics enough that people are like, I guess the Fortnite challenges are the bonus, along with getting another stage on these skins, because Epic didn't specify, so people are just assuming.
Yeah.
Also, I love how we only have like so many Fortnites at the moment, and yet you can clearly see where this image is going.
I can't, because I've only got one unlocked. Just saying.
I was about to say, let me That's what I have so far. As you can see, it is our good friend, Bunker Jonesy, scribbling nonsense on the wall.
Yeah.
I guess the deeper mystery is what is the nonsense? Like if you're sitting at like Battle Pass 100, or if you've already got like the Battle Pass complete or something, and like have this, you probably have a far better idea.
And it doesn't tell us what it unlocks so far, does it?
Oh, you mean for this? No, we won't know until there's like 90 challenges unlocked here. Because the only way we're gonna know is when it's actually accessible by people. And right now it is non-accessible, even if you have everything here. That's what, 12, 13, 14. That's only like 24 out of 90 at best you can have right now.
Huh.
I mean, it will be a skin like these because
Maybe. Because it feels like there's a lot more skins this season than there has been.
yeah, true, because like all of these are the season 9 skins,
Yeah.
whereas like
There's 7 skins.
that's all of season 8 right there, I think.
No. No, because I've got one that you don't. How do I have one that you don't? Wait a minute.
Oh, which one
What?
is it? Which one is it?
The Ruin skin.
Probably because I have all the challenges complete.
Oh, you've got it. Okay. You've
Yeah,
just got all the challenges complete.
yeah. Which is weird because all the Link's challenges complete. Here. Kinda need this to go away at some point, please.
Maybe a bug with it.
Yeah. I think I saw something where somebody had like a skin there at 100% for like 2 seasons straight, and it still wouldn't go away. I mean, I only need a little bit more challenge than like Zenith, or a little bit more experience than Zenith has done. Also, if you're wondering why there's no audio, it's because I didn't I didn't do a quick back and forth on the audio sources, so there's no audio here.
But yeah, I mean, there's only like 4 season 8 skins, and we've got 7 season 9, so that's why I'm kind of leaning away from the whole that's going to be a skin.
Yeah. Which it doesn't mean that skin won't have things attached to it. Apparently there was a season 6 skin that had like hidden challenges associated with it. Like you had to go to certain locations to unlock stages of it. But I didn't know. So it's possible it could be that kind of skin as well. That is a thing. I know that like Famitsu has dumped a whole shit ton of information on Fire Emblem Three Houses, and I haven't really looked into it because I'm kind of staying blind to Three Houses. Not because I want to, but just as a case of I'll find out when I actually play the game. I don't super need to know every single mechanic in the game at the moment. It's like, I've seen enough from Ultimate Alliance 3 that I'm good. From Game Informer's coverage, yeah, I'm good. I don't need to see anymore. I'm happy. The only thing that's gonna suck is that I know the next case takes a long time to beat, so like, that's like 3 weeks of doing that case.
Ugh.
I think it's like an 8-hour case, and normally cases are like 6. 6 or less. I think this case is 6 hours since it's the finale of the game. I do like that if you don't know where to go with Ace Attorney, you're just stuck on an investigation, your option is just to move around until you get a text box saying, hey, here's the time and date. This means here's progress. Like, if you feel like you've ran out of things to do, just move around until you hit that, and then, alright, here's the next thing. Still didn't get that painting back, even though we got that guy in jail for murder. Maya wanting the big ass wood desk. That's not happening. I don't think you even have room for a desk that big. What is with this statue in Japan? This is like the 3rd time I've seen this fucking statue in the last like 3 weeks. And it's twice in this game too. There's a statue in game 2 that is just like this with a bear and a goddamn fish in its mouth. What is with this statue?
It's important.
Apparently.
Question mark?
No. Something new with Lotta. That's so helpful, Lotta. Tell you what.
Yep, that's super helpful.
I was about to say, Maya, are you surprised that she's the witness? She's the only person here! Of course she's the
Who
witness!
else could be the witness?
This lake is practically
Ah.
deserted. For now. Sure. Tell him. He'd probably use you on the stand at some point. Thanks, Lana. Thanks. Hi, Santa. Oh, hi, Larry. You're far less amusing to see. Let me guess, you are witness number 1! It's not gonna work out for you, is it? Not in a literal sense, you dumbass. For all intents and purposes, she is my poor dumb lost child. That tries really hard, but is still a poor dumb lost child.
She's not Linkle.
No, because she doesn't have crossbows. She can just summon the spirits of the dead to tell me important things. But unfortunately, it is only her sister to bail me out of trouble.
Yep.
I don't think she ever uses it to summon the murder victim to be like, can you tell us anything important, please? Granted, we have precedent for that not working here in a bit. Oh, she's not. Yeah, it took a little bit to kick in. For reference, the three of them know each other. They're old friends. I think we'll get to that at some point in this case, but just put that on the table.
Which
Oh yeah,
I
they
know.
just said it right now.
Yeah.
Oh no, I ruined the surprise that they know each other. It's not like you could have told that already. Yeah, she did a bang-up job on that banner, I tell you what. Probably spent like 2 minutes on it.
Well, 3, but who's counting?
Ah, yes, our totally not Nessie. Uh-huh. I mean, I can think of one reason. It's a very big asshole. You know, I can almost write off Maya's, like, belief of this monster as, she's too young to realize that this is probably just a thing. But, again, she's the one with magic powers, so, there's probably something in the family somewhere that said, yeah, that shit's real. Like, at this point, you're probably going, right, I'm talking to her dead sister half the time. Oh, yeah, there probably is a fucking Loch Ness monster in there, for all I know. Larry, I'm not paying you $1 million for this newspaper.
But why not?
No, I will roll it up and smack you on the nose for it. There's your payment. Anna's not here. I think the bow rental shop is pretty much a no-go till, like, the last day. Oh, no Edgeworth. Grossberg, are you finally back from your lunch, I assume? Yes. I was about to say, drop the hoity-toity act and let's just talk straight, please. I know you did backroom dealings with some asshole earlier in this series. I mean, you probably buy it back from a police auction, because I'm sure it's just sitting in an evidence locker somewhere. Yes. Would you care to elaborate? And that's why Maya never does that for us. Most likely oh, that didn't go well for Mom. Maybe I'll not do that for Phoenix, even if he asks me. I do wonder if this trilogy goes over well, if they'll at least try to port Apollo Justice and maybe the 2 Miles Edgeworth investigation games. The only tricky part is, like, Apollo Justice is just like this. All I have to do is up-res all of the sprites and stuff. The Edgeworth games would take a little bit more, because those have a 2.5D-ish, like, investigation system. So that would be more.
I'd say if it got enough attention, it probably would justify it, though.
Well, the only problem is the first one didn't sell well enough, so the second one never got imported. It's Japan only. So in terms of priorities, that's like low bar, even if this does well. And the only other games in the series are on 3DS, and I don't know if they're willing to port 3DS stuff.
If the Switch Mini is truly the 3DS killer, then yeah, they might.
It'd be nice.
I mean, I'm just gonna put that out there. Speaking of the Switch Mini, I find it very funny. We've not heard anything else, really. It's almost like they might be holding that for a certain special E3 announcement or something.
I mean, it's only like... Oh god, what is it?
It's only
5
a
weeks?
few weeks out.
5.
Now, beginning of June, isn't it?
The Invitational that they mentioned in the Mario Maker event is the
Takes
week.
place right before.
Yeah, it's the week before. Because that's a Saturday, I believe.
So we're within a month away and haven't heard a word.
Yeah. I'm not super surprised. I think everyone's in the mood is right now, like, either putting pieces on the table or holding cards close to the chest. Because even, what was it? At the State of Play, they showed off a 7 remake trailer, but they then went to say, oh, more information at E3.
But of course.
Like, they've said that. I want to say someone else has, like, put information on the table, but more would come next month at E3. So, we are close enough that, like, everyone's, like, holding cards to the chest, Joe, and you gotta wait for, like, those 3 days.
You know, I'm kind of questioning, I feel like the whole Game Pass things that Nintendo's doing doesn't really sound too appealing. What if that's leading into something different?
Maybe?
Like, what if this is somewhat of a test to see how many people would be interested in doing something like this, and then maybe they could take the Switch Online service a step farther and try to do stuff like Game Pass with the Xbox.
If they do, it would probably be next year, if anything.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying E3 that's what's happening. I'm just saying I feel like this is more of a let's test the waters and see what works and then go from there mentality. Because this feels too half-baked to actually be a full-on this is Nintendo's plan.
This feels like we need to give something to Switch owners, or the online member owners. Here's a thing for online member owners.
And I think based off of how well people react to this, that might have a potential to bring something like a Game Pass over. Or it's kind of maybe a way for them to increase the online membership without having to make it feel cheapened.
Yeah. Oh wow, I forgot about that. The Switch outsold the PlayStation 4 in Japan. I believe that's lifetime.
Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, I believe that's lifetime figures even.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, sales to date numbers. I'm not, because the PlayStation 4, I think we're at the end of the PlayStation 4, because I believe the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox 2 are
2/720.
720 X whatever, I don't give a fuck, is like within the next year or so. I think Microsoft and Sony have already put on. No, Sony has literally already been like, yeah, that's next year.
Nope, I got it. The Xbox 10.
Oh, fuck.
Because we got to put Windows 10 on everything, so let's just go all the way.
No, it'll just be the Xbox X.
No, they wouldn't do that. Too similar.
True.
Whole reason why Windows 10 is actually Windows 10 and not Windows 9.
Mm-hmm.
Like it should be. But
Well, that's just a programming error without foresight.
We'll go with that.
Granted, I can't get too upset about that because programming is hard. As someone who's had to do a lot of programming for college, oh boy.
Yeah, but programming stuff like that's not as hard. But we'll go with that.
Well, programming like a 4-bar linkage to actually fucking work with the map it's supposed to is surprisingly hard because sometimes it just decides, no, that's not how it works, even though that should be how it works.
No, that's not how it works.
Yeah.
And you know that's not how it works.
Like, I came up with the perfect analogy for, like, what programming is if you don't have experience with programming. Because imagine your program is a house. Like, it's this wonderfully built by hand house. But there's just this beam in the middle of a room. It's not load bearing. It has nothing to do with anything, but it's there because if it's not there, the entire house collapses.
Yep.
And you can have any number of contractors and any number of experts inspect the house up and down, and they will tell you that that beam is not important. But you will tell them it's important. So when they try to take out that beam, oh no, the entire house collapsed. And so you have contractors going, that's not how that works. Too bad that's how it works.
Yep. Programming in a nutshell.
It's the most...
Oh, I love it when I try to program something in like JavaScript. Do it how you are showed how to do it. And it will come up with some stupid answer and you're like, what? Because it's just one of those, you're just at the point where you're dumbfounded because it's like, what? How did you do what?
Yep. That's what it feels like. It's why I don't get too upset about dumb things that happen in video games, because I'm like, no, I could see how that got through, because nobody expected that shit to happen.
Okay.
Okay, some stuff.
Some stuff I can give. The games that we know by the name of Sonic 06 and Sonic Boom for the Wii U.
Yeah.
There's no excuse for that.
Mm-hmm. That's a case
There
of...
is no excuse for that.
Yeah, both of those games, I believe, are a case of, this shit needed to get out the door now, so it needs to run, relatively speaking.
You gotta go fast.
Essentially, yeah. Like, both of those games needed to get out the door for their time frames, and there was no room to fix a goddamn thing in either game. So they got out the door in the buggy mess that they are. That is somehow still functional.
That
mostly.
Is a cop-out, though. That is a cop-out. There are delays all the time. That is a cop-out.
I know.
And I refuse to accept the answer for that.
Well, I believe for Sonic 06, because I was watching a video talking about the development of 06, that mandate came from on high from Sega itself because they wanted it out for the anniversary. And they would take no for an answer.
Then that's when you slap a... And I'm going to say this because I know exactly what we got from this. Mm-hmm. But that is when you slap a new palette on, like, Sonic 3 or something like that and throw it out the door. By the way, the reason I said that is because that's essentially Sonic 4 in a nutshell.
Yeah. Well, weirdly enough, like, Sonic 06 was announced, like, at E3, like, a year or two prior, but what was shown off was literally slapped together just for the show. It had nothing to do with the game. And even better, a demo of Sonic 06 that was on, I believe, the E3 showroom floor pre-release is actually better put together than what was it? Was it the Xbox version? I don't remember. It's one of the versions of the game. It is literally a better put together version of Sonic 06 than retail release.
Probably the Xbox version.
Yeah.
Because I'm wanting to say that's the version that gets speedrun the most.
Yeah, it was better put together, but they weren't allowed to put those back into the game proper. We're like, oh, we figured out how to fix these things. You can't fix them. We don't have time for that. What? Why? What do you mean we can't fix it? We know how to fix it. Why can't we fix it? No, you're not allowed. We don't have time for fixes.
Yeah, for the record, the 360 version is the almost unanimous pick for the speedruns.
Probably because the load times are probably the least egregious ones on there.
But I'm also thinking that the said load times also cause more problems, if I'm not mistaken.
I was about to say, I think on a PC emulated version of it, the load times just don't exist. They're like way smaller, which is hilarious.
Which I need to look into 360 emulation again. Because the last time I tried any kind of Xbox related emulation, it sucked. But that has been years ago, so it was to the point where Dolphin in its very early days was. And I was like, nope. Just nope.
Come on, Edgeworth. Say it. Say it. There you go.
Was that so hard?
Extremely so for him. Like, bear in mind, folks, I have played later Ace Attorney games, so I know where Edgeworth is currently in, like, the canon, and it's weird to, like, go back and go, wow, you were kind of an asshole back in the day. Like, the best way I can put it is, the tag teaming you saw in the last case at the end, that's kind of the norm for them later on. Where more or less, they will push back and forth against each other to find the truth. Because at the end of the day, that's what matters to them more than who wins the case. But we don't quite get there until, like, these 3 games are done. Because they more or less, like, set up the world over the course of these 3 games. And set up our characters. Which is weird that after these 3 games, we essentially get a new protagonist with Apollo Justice in the 4th game. That's investigation done. Means we'll probably wrap up this trial and be done for the night. Or wrap up this part 1, or day 1 of the trial. A god of prosecution, you say? That doesn't sound good. Yeah, I wonder where you got all your bad habits from.
Well, I'm assuming he's going to lose once in these 40 years then.
Yeah. Oh, I found out recently there's apparently a Chinese mobile Ruby game.
Huh.
It's a 2.5D, like, side-scrolling beat-em-up that actually plays really good.
Huh.
And also, like, has its own original designs for the core team. Like, I might show it off one day, but I have it downloaded on my Android emulator. Yeah, I don't know when this game came out. I only saw something about it recently and checked into it. And I think it's official. It seems official. I have no idea what's going on in it because all of it's in Chinese. Yeah, this case is like well known enough that I believe both the Ace Attorney like live action movie and I think the first part of the first season of the anime end on this case.
Well then.
Yeah. Like that is how like well known and like good this case is. It's like the movie ended and I think is revolved around this case. Because I think they opened with the first case of this game, but most of it is this case. For the rest of the movie is this case, I believe. I've not actually watched the whole movie. I think I've only seen like bits of it.
What's the other lawyer's name?
Manfred von Karma?
Okay.
Manfred von Karma. Yeah.
Okay.
What, looking for the pun?
No.
Okay.
I just glanced up and saw Karma, and I'm like, okay. I feel like I know where this is going.
Don't worry, he has a daughter named Francesca. We won't meet her until the second game. But don't worry, she's less of an asshole. Well, compared to him. To Edgeworth, she's kind of Edgeworth, except, like, more snooty about it and kind of needs to learn the same lesson he did. Or he will, eventually. And also, his objection is a very deep voice, so you can imagine, yes, this man is particularly evil. Granted, I don't think anyone really got full voice acting in this franchise until the 3DS games. I don't think. I think, like, before then, the only person who had full voice acting was, like, Phoenix Wright for Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom. Or Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Because he has, like, full lines in that game. I'm gonna make this asshole object to every single thing, every single line of questioning. I don't care. We don't got a whole lot of evidence, so we might as well press everything. Well, if it hit the heart, it must have slipped through the ribs pretty well.
Why do I feel like he might be trying to hold back
Because
on purpose?
It's Gumshoe. He would do anything for Edgeworth. Bear in mind, he might as well be Edgeworth's personal detective. It also doesn't help that, like, him and one other person are the only people we ever meet from the detective agent, from the cops. Until, like, I think this next case. Like, literally, they're the only two cops we know. So it's, well, I guess we have to know you, because you're the only cop we get to know. Why are you saying the judge needs to explain it? You said you were gonna explain it. Stanford, don't you be shaking on your duties. Stanford, don't you wag your finger.
Well then.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to dealing with the worst prosecutors. They're just straight up assholes. They're just like, oh yeah, we're gonna do this now. I don't care. And thus you see why Edgeworth has all of his bad habits involving crime and law.
Yeah.
This is the person who taught him.
Hmm.
Also, sometimes Mia decides she's busy in the afterlife, so we can't get backups. Great, great. Also, we will not badmouth our child. Which is hilarious I say that because Phoenix will in fact end up with a kid at some point. Adopted, mind you, but no. Phoenix has a kid in a later game. Which I don't know if anyone has spoiled that to Ty or not. I mean, unless we get Apollo Justice, we won't... Or Apollo Justice, like, ported off of... the DS, I believe? You'll never get to see that outside of a DS. I don't think that's ever been ported anywhere. I need to look. Oh no, it's been ported to iOS. Oh, we could see that then. Because I believe these are the up-res versions they did for mobile to start with.
Huh.
This is why it probably wasn't that hard of a port job, because it's like, oh, we already did all of the up-res work to release these on mobile. We might as well just dump them on Switch. What?
The fact that he refused to say country you.
Sometimes you just gotta omit stuff just to, like, not have to deal with it. It's just like, I am not mentioning your university. I do not care, and I do not want to say it. Also, Lana totally don't give a fuck about this asshole, and I love it. Also, I once more would like to make sure you know, it is Christmas time. Just remember that, folks. It's super important. Hey, I'm allowed a cross-examination. Don't you waggle your finger at me. This is where we safety save.
I love how over the course of the game, the judges went from being okay with Phoenix to just really being aggravated with him.
To be fair, would you not be aggravated by a man who just is making up shit as he goes to try to win a case? And you know full well that that is how he operates.
I mean, when it's either that or a guy that makes up stuff to prosecute people, I mean, I think it's kind of a fair game.
Which one is most likely to not get you fired?
Neither.
I was about to say, I believe Manfred is established to have a very big pull in the court, so he probably could. That's because if I am right... Oops, wrong way. The way. The way. I need to present on statement. No, not that statement. Oops. I'll take the hit. Damn it. Hang on. I'll load the crack. I'll save here. I know what I need to be looking for it, but I don't know what I need to present and where, which is always the problem. I know the contradiction here is that she heard two bangs, and the first bang happened, and they were both still on the boat. But then there was another bang. And that second bang is the picture, actually. No, damn it. What am I looking for? What am I presenting where?
Ah, okay. She heard 2 bangs, but the gun was fired 3 times.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, wait a minute. I know there's something
No,
there.
nope, that's not it.
It's not?
No. Here's the thing. I know when it's, like, it's a thing if you've played the game long enough. It's an audio cue when you're correct. If the music,
Right.
if the current music goes out and the bar disappears, then I'm correct. If it doesn't go out and the bar stays, then I'm wrong. That's why I know that's how I'm able to immediately check if I'm right or not. I don't know, do I need to press everything first? This is the problem I have, is that oftentimes I feel like I'm thinking 2 steps ahead of where I'm supposed to be in the game. And that gets me in trouble. Because I need to make sure I follow the sequence. And I don't know if I'm there yet. Nope. Alright, what am I doing wrong? I know I'm doing something wrong here.
What does she say after hearing the second bang?
That there was nothing there but the boat.
Oh.
Meaning that second shot is when the photo was taken. Meaning we need the first one. I need the shorter walkthrough.
I still though feel like that the gun should have been the contradiction. Because she's only claiming to have heard 2 shots, yet the gun was shown to have been fired 3 times. Like, I feel like that should have been the thing.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, we are not supposed to present anything yet. We were supposed to press. I haven't pressed one. Okay, I've not pressed everything yet. I'm supposed to press everything but the first statement. So press everything to try to find something.
Huh.
Again, 2 steps ahead. Because like you said, that gun was fired 3 times. She only heard 2. That's a problem. I know that, you can already see that, we have 1 photo, but 2 bullets. Why do we only have 1 photo? Where's the second photo? Hell, where's the third photo if there was shot 3 times? But again, we're not there yet. Plus, it doesn't help that, you already get the sense that Von Karma's hiding something from you in this testimony, and that would make you go to the court record and look at this and go, there's a lot of things wrong here. But I guess you're supposed to feel stonewalled in the point of, you're not able to get where you need to be.
Like I said, though, I still feel like that shouldn't have to be the thing.
Yeah.
that they should kind of expect you at this point to be able to look and see, and it's like, wait, that doesn't line up properly.
Yeah. There we go. Now we made progress. My Bellin is out real hard with this. Also cracking us an opening to get a second testimony out of her. Judge, come on. Yes, you have balls! Thank you! Well, we're out a partner for the rest of the trial for the moment. Oh, well, shit. We got blown up for pressing. That means we gotta present, and, looks like our only option is to say, the fuck you did, lady. Your camera couldn't see him. How the fuck could you? Also, if I got time it right, I would hold up the Pro Controller because it rumbles quite fiercely in this game sometimes. Not as bad as the arena game we play, but quite fierce, I might say. Yes.
Why wouldn't the camera be important? It's kind of the reason the picture exists.
Uh-huh. Also, where that camera was pointed is important.
Yeah, because if it was pointed for a meteor shower, it would be up in the sky, not at the lake.
Also, you had it hooked up to a microphone for fucking meteors. Meteors don't make noises unless they are really close. And I mean super close.
And even then, I have to wonder if they would make a loud enough noise to actually trigger it. Because you kind of had to have a popper to make the noise.
They would. Yeah, they would, but it would be on impact, I think. I'm trying to think of the one like close encounter meteor, like video footage from Russia, I think, from a few years back.
But even if it was on impact, so she's using her camera to catch them on impact.
Yeah, that's
not to get their trajectory.
Also, yeah, she's not there for a meteor shower. She's there for something else. Something far stupider. Yep. Oh yeah, we got evidence for what she was photographing. Hell, we got a photograph for her photographing once. Thanks, Larry. And I mean super thanks, Larry. You'll get it later. Thanks, Judge. I appreciate your support in this. Oh, sure it will. Because now we get to what we were talking about earlier.
About the multiple gunshots.
Mm-hmm.
So then where was that third shot?
We will get there.
Although I see where this is gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna try to claim that flash was one of the shots. Because the way it was worded.
Yep. I think that's our cue from the game of, there's your testimony to present on, but do you know the correct evidence?
The poppers didn't go in the evidence, did it?
They were in evidence, but they have since been removed from evidence.
Ah.
They were there to be used, so Lana would yell at us.
But I kind of feel like that would have been something to have also had now, too. But I guess, no proof.
Well, it's now replaced by the camera itself, which now has that detail of loud noises detected. It's a case of, we've gotten a piece of evidence to replace a previous piece of evidence. That happens. Sometimes we'll have evidence replace itself if it's updated. Alright. I'm right. Okay, I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Damn it. I hate this sometimes. I know what you're lying about. What am I doing? And damn it! Ah, of course. Again, we are not that far. God damn it! 2 steps ahead. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Wow. Right. We're still trying to tear down her motive. We're still trying to tear apart the fact that it's like, you weren't looking at the boat. You would be looking for your goddamn sea monster. You didn't know about the murder. Why would you pay attention to the boat when you heard a bang? You've been looking for your monster.
Well, and it's a shame you can't throw back what they've said, because she also claimed that she glanced around the lake and the boat was the only thing she saw.
Yeah. It's one of those cases of, if her testimony was in the court record, we could do something about it. But since it's not in the court record, we can't do anything about it. All we got is the court record.
Unfortunately.
Manford, don't you hide evidence from me.
Yep.
You better believe we're gonna see that enlargement. Manford, you fuck! Don't hide evidence from me! Denied, you son of a bitch! Let's see it! Now you fucked up. Because now we get to the other important part of that gun. Yeah, it was fired 3 times, but, there's another thing that's more important to this right now. Oh, object to the enlargement. Oh, my bad. Once more, mucking up on the wording. I thought it was object to the enlargement itself, not object to something in the enlargement. My bad. I'm dumb like that. I can't show it, but just a little note right there right at the end.
Ah.
Yeah, it's supposed to have Miles's right-hand fingerprints on it. This shooter's a lefty, so that's not Edgeworth. Edgeworth, we're gonna borrow your theory real quick. I mean, it could be. You just have to get really elaborate with it, but oh well. Thanks for the update, asshole. That's day one trial done. We scraped by barely. Oh, yeah, you know about that testimony part? Yeah, well, now we get one. Like I said, 2 steps ahead. Because now we can point out the contradiction of 3 shots, 2 shots, 1 bullet.
3, 2, 1.
Yep. But that will do it for tonight. we'll pick up and maybe do all of episode 4 next week. Maybe. I hope you're around
Maybe.
because the final piece of evidence that you need to present, I would like you to be around to decide which one it is. Because you have not watched Ty play the trilogy.
No.
Okay, so you're in the dark of the final choice. I would like you to see, when presented with the situation, what you think the final choice is. But that will be next week. Tomorrow, I'm picking up where I left off on Paper Mario. We'll get through train bullshit, hopefully, and be done with that chapter, because at least done with that part. I'm kind of done with train talk. Oh boy. We probably will be done with the chapter by then. By the end of the night. Friday, Twilight Princess. Saturday is the podcast. You doing anything between now and then?
Not anything planned, anyhow.
Alright. So, if you'd like what you've seen from us at any point, including today, drop a follow. And also follow us on Twitter, @TG Saloon. That way, you know when we go live. On either platform.
Or you can also do !Discord in the chat and join the Discord.
Yep, we got that. That also gives you alerts too. Anyway, see you tomorrow, folks.